Hi everyone, hope so you are all fine and in this video we are going to learn how to find the limit of the function, and we have a limit x approach to square root 3 x raised to the power 4 minus 9 over x square plus 4 times square root 3x minus 15. So let's start. First of all, we directly apply this limit, which is the x approach to square root 3. So look at this first term. This is a x raised to the power 4. X approach to square root 3. So here we write square root 3 and its power is a 4 minus 9 over this x is a square root 3. Its power is a 2 plus 4 times square root 3 and x approach to square root 3. The next term is a minus 15. Now we simplify this. We write the square root 3 raised to the power 4 as a square root 3. We split this exponent. We write this 4 as a 2 multiply 2 minus 9 over this square and square root cancel. We just get 3 plus 4 multiply square root 3 by square root 3. We get square root 3 raised to the power 2 minus 15. Now we simplify this. This square and square root cancel. We just get 3 raised to the power 2, which is equal to 9. So we have a 9 minus 9 over 3 plus this square and square root cancel. We just get 3 multiply this 3 by 4. We get 12. This is a minus 15. Now 9 minus 9 is a 0. 3 plus 12 is a 15, and then 15 minus 15 is a 0. So if we apply a directly limit, then we get a 0 over 0 form, which is an undefined form. So this implies we cannot apply a directly limit in our question. So we solve this question with another method to the another solution. So look at this. Limit x approach to square root 3. We write this x raised to the power 4 as a x square, then again its power is a 2 minus 9. We write this 9 as a 3 square, which is equal to 9 over, look at this denominator, basically quadratic equation, and we find the factor of this equation. Now look at this, the coefficient of x square, which is a 1, and the constant is a minus 15. If we multiply this first and last digit, then we get negative 15, and our middle value is a 4 times square root 3. So in the next step, we split this 4 times square root 3 into a two terms, like that if we multiply these two values, then we get this one, which is a minus 15, and if we add or subtract these two terms, then we get 4 times square root 3. So we write this 4 times square root 3 into two terms. First term is a 5 times square root 3, and the second is a square root negative square root 3. If we multiply these two terms, then we get negative 15, and if we add these two terms, then we get this middle value, which is a 4 times square root 3. So that is why we write this denominator as a x square plus 5 times square root 3 x negative square root 3 x minus 15. Now in the numerator, we apply this identity, which is a square minus b square. As we know, this is equal to a minus b multiply a plus b. So according to this identity, our numerator will become a x square minus 3 multiply x square plus 3 over, look at the denominator. In the first two term, x involved in this two terms, so we factor out x, and the remaining is a x plus 5 times square root 3 minus square root 3 involved in this last two term, then our remaining last two value will become a x plus 5 times square root 3. So this is a limit x approach to square root 3. This is a x square. We write this 3 as a square root 3 whole square. We copy this remaining value x square plus 3, and look at the denominator. We write this as a x minus square root 3 multiply x plus 5 times square root 3. Now in the next step, again we apply this identity on this first values. So this is our limit x approach to square root 3. We write this as a x minus square root 3 multiply x plus square root 3, and we copy this last value x square plus 3. We copy the denominator. This is a x minus square root 3 multiply x plus 5 times square root 3. Now in the next step, this x minus square root 3 and this x minus square root 3 cancel, and we write the remaining values. So limit x approach to square root 3, and this is a x plus square root 3 multiply x square plus 3 over x plus 5 times square root 3. Now at this point we apply the limit, which is x approach to square root 3. So we get x is a square root 3. Here we write square root 3 plus square root 3. Next value is a x is a square root 3. We have a square plus 3, and in the denominator x approach to square root 3. So here we write square root 3 plus 5 times square root 3. Now this plus square root 3 plus square root 3 will become a 2 times square root 3. This square and square root cancel, we just get 3, and the next value is also 3. So we add these two values, then we get 6. Now look at the denominator. 1 times square root 3 plus 5 times square root 3 will become a 6 times square root 3. Now this 6 and 6 cancel, this square root 3 and square root 3 cancel, and the remaining value is just 2. And so the remaining value is 2. So in our question, limit x approach to square root 3 x raised to the power 4 minus 9 over x square plus 4 times square root 3 x minus 15. This is approach to 2, and this is our answer, and we have done.